Chances are when you launch Kovaaks or AIM labs, you are practicing scenarios that are too easy or too hard, and it is severely hurting your improvement. To improve, there must be new information to learn from present in the scenario. But if the scenario is too easy, there's not going to be enough information to learn from. And if the scenario is too hard, there'll be too much information to learn from. This is because learning is a problem-solving process for your brain, where new information is the problem, and the solution is understanding this information. To correctly process this information, two things must be present: feedback and an action plan. An action plan is something that invokes intention and ultimately results in a specific movement configuration. The action plan is how the player learns what movements need to be performed for a given task and is what the player actively seeks to improve. On the other hand, feedback comes in the form of visual or audio cues that indicate success, either from a live performance or a third-party review afterwards. Feedback plays an important part in improvement, as without it, there'd be no way for your brain to know if you are performing a task correctly. However, if the performer reaches a point of familiarity where there is no longer any new feedback available, the action plan will no longer change and all improvement will stagnate. Once this limit has been reached, higher levels of difficulty must be attained to improve an individual's action plan. However, the presence of unknown information does not purely define difficulty. In fact, according to the optimal challenge framework, there are two forms of difficulty: nominal difficulty and functional difficulty. Nominal difficulty can be defined as the difficulty created by the characteristics or the design of the task. This can be the spacing, size, speed, or movement pattern of the targets. For novices, they are expected to perform well when the nominal difficulty is low, but poorly when the nominal difficulty is high, while on the other hand, advanced players should perform well at both high and low levels of nominal difficulty. This is due to the amount of functional skill the advanced player has over the novice player. Functional difficulty, on the other hand, is neurologically determined and created by the amount of experience the individual has. In layman's terms, functional difficulty is the feeling of difficulty or challenge present and is different to every individual. For example, a novice will find most tasks to be exceptionally functionally difficult or challenging due to a lack of neurological development of skill, while an advanced player will feel a very low level of functional difficulty on most tasks due to a higher level of neurologically developed skill. So, to improve, players must reach an optimal level of difficulty. For the novice player, they will improve optimally with scenarios that are low in nominal difficulty but high in functional difficulty. In a practical setting, if the novice wanted to improve their aim, they should play scenarios that have lower levels of nominal difficulty. This could be in the form of mid-sized bots, easier bot patterns, or slow-moving bots. For the advanced player, they will improve optimally with scenarios that are high in both nominal difficulty and functional difficulty. However, if the advanced player wanted to improve their aim, they should play scenarios that have much higher levels of nominal difficulty. This could be in the form of small-sized bots, harder bot patterns, or faster-moving bots. In both instances, the scenarios must invoke a feeling of challenge and uncomfortableness to provide a high level of functional difficulty. Now, obviously, there's more nuance to nominal difficulty in finding the correct functional difficulty for you. However, simplistic examples were used to make the content more digestible. On a side note, though, it is important to remember that making an action plan or a scenario more complicated is not the same thing as increasing the difficulty of the task, as increasing variability of a task only serves to increase its complexity. If you want to know more about the optimal challenge framework, I'm going to link the paper below for you to read. Anyways, I hope this video was helpful. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.